Hey guys, what is going on? Carter here. I wanted to do a little bit of a closer look at this Tighe Coon. Since I never really got to show it off too much, I did the unboxing on it, but I kind of wanted to get some closer views on it and a few opinions. Nothing too in-depth, but I did want to go over some stuff. Obviously it's a flipper design there. Let's take a look at some specs. So overall length, I'll do that first. It's about 8 3/4, and you got a 4-inch blade. Now, if you have watched my ZT0560 video, you will remember that I mentioned that it seems, for some reason, this knife seems huge. Even though it's the same size as this Tighe Coon, this Tighe Coon does not seem as big. It's very strange. I think it's the way it fits in your hand. I mean, as you can see, very little butt sticks out right there, whereas with this one you've got this huge knob hanging out at the end, even though they're the same size. Just wanted to bring that up. Okay, let's move back to the point of the video here. It's also very light. I don't have the exact weight on it, but it is very, very light. Really kind of throws you off the first time I grabbed it, and that is because of the deep grooves milled into the handle here. You can see it actually gets fairly thin. That's one of the reasons it's so light. Another reason it's so light is very minimal hardware. It has the pivot area holding it together, the stop pin, and then just one standoff right here, which is really all you need because you have full steel handles. Tip down carry, like I mentioned. I was a little disappointed because I wanted tip up, and it's kind of like going back, I didn't think I was going to feature this in here. It's kind of like this lockup thing. It's one of those blocks, you know, those knife blocks that I have where I just, for no real rational reason, I have no reason to believe that this lockup is problematic at all, but just in my mind I want it to be like here for a new knife. I do. And same with the carry method. For some reason, I have it in my mind that I like tip-up carry, and there's no reason to it. And I'm going to do a video kind of comparing the two. However, regardless, this is the only tip-down carry knife, so when I was carrying this the other day, it did throw me off a little bit when I went to pull it out. I wasn't used to pulling it out in this kind of position. This baby is, well, let's talk a little bit more about the blade. He uses BG42. And I'll be honest with you, I know nothing about that steel. I was going to do some research on it before doing this video, but I was just in a mood to talk about it. So I don't know anything about BG42. I don't know of very many knife makers that use it, but I do know that Tighe loves it, so he uses it quite a bit. And it's a fairly thick stock of it right there. One of the coolest features of this knife is the fluting on the blade right there, which is just very, very cool. And I had somebody comment wanting to know how deep that fluting was, and you can see, as soon as we get some focus here, that it's really not that deep. You can see on the tip of the knife, as soon as we get focused here, that it's almost not even noticeable. It's just very light fluting. And I gotta say, this is a very sharp knife. Hair shaving sharp right when I got it. Very nice. Features the button lock, which I'm a big fan of. And I love the way that locks up. It's just so like airy and kind of delicate. Just kind of clicks into place. The ergos are good in terms of the overall shape. It is a little thin for me, but overall it's very nice. It's kind of a very classy type blade. I'm not sure if this features Tighe's thrust bearing system. I can't quite see inside there. I have not taken this apart. I don't think I will. I don't have a need to at this point. But regardless, I mean, it's as smooth as you would really ever want it to be. Just flies right open. Super nice. Carries very well. Fits in the pocket very well. Very formidable knife for all kinds of uses. Let's get some close-ups of these scales here. The fit and finish on this is just perfectly flawless. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is more on the lines of a mid-tech or a full custom. I don't know how this carving is done. It does not look like it's been done by hand. I don't see how it could be. It's just too perfect and too intricate. So I imagine that that is machined. How, I'm not sure. I also don't know about the fluting. Once again, I don't see how that could really be done by hand. But I really don't know. I really don't know how Brian Tighe does his knives. So I don't know if I can really say that this is a full-on custom, or if it's a mid-tech or a semi-custom. I'm not sure. But I do know that it is freaking gorgeous, fun to flip, fun to play with, and really, really nice. There's a signature right there. Brian Tighe. Very cool stuff. Alright guys, I will get out of your hair and let you continue on with your day.